Hi Georgia, thank you very much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
And tell me a bit about your business.
Well, yes, I have a business for sale. It's an e-commerce business. We do trade globally.
Okay, how long have you been in business?
I've been in business 10 years, and we have 30 staff. So, yeah, so it's obviously pretty important to me that the business falls in the right hands.
Great. Okay, so I'm sure you've got some questions.
Yes, I do
indeed. Like to know?
So I guess first off, what's the market like now in business sales for you?
The market is not going to impact your particular business. It's really totally individual. So if you've got a good business, it attracts good buyers. So the market, the general market doesn't make a difference to you basically in your sale.
Okay, but have you sold a business like mine before?
I have, yes, and I'm happy to give you referees and happy to give you people to call so that you can get an idea of what I've done for them.
And how do I achieve the highest price possible for my business?
It's all about strategic planning in every area of the business. I'd have to look at your accounts. We'd need some more meetings than this, and we would go through it, and I'd tell you what makes what brings value to the business and what detracts value from the business.
Okay.
So it's pre-planning.
Yeah. So what is the value of my business?
I could never tell you till I've sat down with you. I could give you a ballpark figure, and I would have to sit down and really know your business like you do.
Okay. And how do I go about finding relevant information on prices achieved in my area?
It's very difficult. The only way you could find out businesses sold is in public companies, but private companies there is no data on private companies. It's just hearsay.
Okay. And why are my accounts so important? Especially if I can prove plenty ad backs.
Because first of all, your accounts tell a story, and your accounts are the basis of your business. Ad backs we can take into consideration.
Why is it that I need to show growth per annum?
Because then it shows that the business actually is expanding and growing every year, and a new buyer who's coming in looks particularly for at least a minimum 10% growth a year.
Okay. And do you feel it's important to have a manager run my business?
It's important to have a management structure in place, because a management structure it eases the transition. So you are not the key person. So when someone's coming in to buy your business, they don't feel that when you go, their whole business will die.
Yeah, okay, all right. And what does a transition look like from my ownership to the incoming owner?
It's a very delicate thing, because you have staff that are loyal to you, and the incoming owner has to get the same loyalty that you have gained over 10 years with your staff. So it's a delicate process and has to be managed delicately.
Yeah, okay. And what is vendor finance, and why do I need to consider it?
Okay, so vendor finance is if you leave some money on the table and the new incoming owner pays you over a period. So they pay you the bulk first, about maybe 70 or 80%,
right,
and the balance they leave and they pay you out while you're in the business in a slow transition for a year, up to a year.
Okay. And what are the key factors to making a business investment ready?
There are a number of factors which we have to go through. I can't do it now, but there are things that make a business devalue and things that make a business more in value. So those are the things that we'll discuss through your accounts and how we actually prepare the sale for market.
Okay. And how long do you think I should remain for an ease of transition with the new owners?
Could be up to a year. It's a lot of, depending on your turnover and your profits, a lot of incoming owners would prefer you to remain in the business up to a year.
Okay. And why can't I just sell my own business?
Because you are too close to it emotionally, and a buyer dealing with a seller is not able to be free to say what he wants to say. So he needs a stakeholder, a middle person, which is us in the middle, which we're able to basically relevantly negotiate with you differently.
Okay, yeah, I understand that. Well, Natalie, I think that's actually all of the questions that I have for today anyway. And appreciate you answering them all. It's given me lots of food for thought. I do have a number of areas with question marks. Do you think it would be okay for us to organise another meeting where I can bring along my accounts and go through sort of the pros and cons of selling, I guess, and see what price I could possibly achieve from selling my business?
Yes, absolutely. Bring everything in, let's make another meeting, and we'll go through everything reading your accounts.
Fantastic. Okay, well, lovely meeting you. Thanks ever so much
Thanks
for your time.
Coming in. Thanks,
Take care.
Georgia. Thank you.